Tony Bennett's debut studio album, Cloud 7, was released in 1955 and contained two of his most classic records, Cold Cold Heart and Rags to Riches. His follow-up album, In Person, was released in 1959 and found Bennett exploring a variety of musical styles. His next release was I Left My Heart in San Francisco in 1962, an album which earned him a Grammy Award. S in the Box featured some of his best-known innovative work, with a mix of traditional jazz standards alongside Bennett originals. Who Can I Turn To was released in 1965 and featured some of Bennett's most thoughtful lyricism yet. Tony Sings for Two was a re-recording of some of his greatest hits, done in collaboration with organist Seth Riddle. His ninth studio album, The Movie Song Album, was released in 1967 and featured some of his most memorable standards. Yesterday I Heard the Rain was released in 1968 and saw Bennett exploring a variety of musical styles from swing to soul. Tony's Greatest Hits Volume 2 was a collection of classics that Bennett had recorded during his career. I've Gotta Be Me was Bennett's attempt at creating a more contemporary sound. Summer of 42 was a covers record, with Bennett revisiting classic pop and jazz standards. Tony Sings the Great Hits of Today, featured some of his biggest hits as well as his interpretations of pop and rock classics. Tony Bennett Quartet Live in Concert was an all-live album of some of Bennett's most iconic songs. This Is All I Ask was Bennett's first original album in almost 2 decades and saw him return to his unique style. The Art of Excellence combined jazz and contemporary pop music to create a sound that was all his own. The Art of Romance was filled with lush orchestrations and the romanticism that Bennett was known for. The Playground marked Bennett's return to jazz and was one of his most experimental albums. Astoria, Portrait of the Artist saw Bennett collaborating with musicians from all over the world to create a unique sound. Steppin' Out was a covers record that included Bennett reinterpreting classic songs from Gershwin to Sting. MTV Unplugged was one of Bennett's most acclaimed albums, featuring acoustic renditions of some of his greatest hits. Tony Bennett on Holiday was a collection of his take on classic holiday songs and carols. The Playground anthology featured a compilation of Bennett's work from throughout his career. A Wonderful World was a collaboration with K.D. Lang which won several awards. Duets, an American classic, feature duet versions of some of Bennett's best-known tunes. A Swingin' Christmas was Bennett's first holiday album since 1997 and was an instant classic.